I'm not sure. I think it has something to do with Native Americans. It sounds familiar, but I can't really remember.
The Trail of Tears was when Native Americans were forced out of their land and they had to walk.
I think it was where the Cherokee Indians were asked to leave their land, and so they walked from some area in Georgia up to somewhere out west, and I know it was a really long walk, but I do not know exactly where it went.
The Trail of Tears is when the Native Americans were forced out of their homeland, their reservations, or they weren't on reservations yet, but their tribes, they were forced out of their tribes, I believe, to go onto the reservations that were set aside for them by the Europeans that came through.
They wanted land and they wanted that territory. That whole age of expansion and Manifest Destiny.
Because the Europeans that came through wanted that land for themselves and didn't want the Native Americans to be around.
I mean, I think there was the whole thing of like Manifest Destiny and trying to like take control of the entire territory of the United States, and they wanted to kind of take control of that and believed it like belonged to them and not to the Native Americans.
White supremacy, like the people, the white Europeans that came over, like felt that they had a duty to the land. I cannot tell you.
I want to guess that it was. Oh shoot. Okay. I feel like it had something to do with when there's like the Homestead Act and like Oklahoma, all this stuff.
Oklahoma?
Thank you, AP US History, but I can't. It was like 1800s sometime. Right. I don't. Let's just go with Andrew Jackson. I know
yes.
That's not right. Yes. It was. I should know the president. I don't. Like Pennsylvania, Ohio, New York. I don't know.
Okay.
Like Florida, North Carolina, like the whole like South region.
And it was like, I think in Oregon. I don't know, Oregon, Trail of Tears. That's all I know.
Kansas. Um, 1200.
That is right on.
Oh yes. Okay. Wasn't it a few thousand?
I'm assuming it took them months to go, so I'm not really sure how many miles that would be walking, but very long.
Like 2,000.
I don't really know for sure, but I'm thinking maybe around like 300,000, 400,000.
Okay.
Probably a good portion, maybe half.
I have no idea. I would say probably about 200,000.
I remember it being a huge percentage, but I don't remember how many that was.
I don't think they were completely wiped out, but I think that it was pretty close to that.
Yeah, I think it wiped out a significant amount of the population. I don't know if it completely got rid of all of the Indians, but I think that a significant proportion of them.
I'm assuming pretty bad, considering, but they were going through the Midwest, maybe. I don't know, but I'm assuming it was just terrible weather. Any kind of situation like that would be awful.